I speak to the resonance of the quantum field, the infinite field of possibilities, quantum field of infinite probabilities, actualities, possibilities. I recognize that every blessing that I seek, intend, desire, exists as formless frequency within the quantum field of infinite possibilities. That womb of eternal blackness, out of which all realities are born. By virtue of the wisdom within the quantum field of infinite possibilities, I recognize the simultaneity, the simultaneousness of all realities. That every blessing that emanates from my heart and is a part of my heart's desire are blessings that exist in the bosom of already isness in the quantum field of infinite possibilities. When I allow myself to be in the embrace of any one of my heart's desires, I am in fact aligning with that reality as formless frequency in this womb of infinite possibilities, which is at one with cosmic consciousness, at one with the Akashic records, the divine Akasha, wherein lies the knowledge of everything that is, was, or ever will be, every possibility, every probability, every reality. And so, beloveds, it is time that we realize that anything of the realm of formlessness is as real as it will be when it morphs into form. That form and formlessness are one vibration. Form is formlessness that has slowed down so much in frequency and vibration that it takes on the clothing of manifestation. It becomes what appears to be solid. And in actuality, even matter is a slowed down resonance of energy. Manifestation is the result of frequency. Formless frequency gives birth to all manifestations. Frequency is the parent of manifestation. All things of manifestation are born by way of the divine intention, a formless frequency of consciousness, of divine will, divine intention, and sacred desires, sacred resonance of deity, siring into being, creations to take on the form of manifestation. And so by virtue of recognizing the reality of everything that is in the quantum field of infinite possibilities, and being in the simultaneous reality connection, and recognizing that frequency is just as real as form. Frequency is just as real as manifestation. So in this now moment, coming home to myself, coming home to ourselves, and realizing that we are in the embrace of every sacred desire of ours that is, was, or ever will be. All realities exist in the eternal now. There are limitless versions of now, just as there are limitless versions of possibility and probability in the quantum field. Every instant of possibility is a focalization of the great now, the eternal now. Now is the microcosm of eternity, the great macrocosm. Eternity crystallizes and focalizes itself as the now moment, the eternal now moment, the eternal now. Every time is now, every space is here, and everyone is me. I look within the quantum field. I am that I feel. My awareness of and being within the sacred embrace of my multidimensional ascended self. I am this version of me in this now moment of linear time, while I am simultaneously the version of me that is ascended master in the all-dimensionality of life and being. And each version of who I am exists in the eternal now. Now has a presence that is everywhere, and a boundary that is nowhere. Now knows no boundaries. Now is presence everywhere. Today is a version of now. Tomorrow is a version of now. Yesterday is a version of now. They only differ relative to when they are brought forth into activation. When we focus upon that wave of possibility, which is that resonance of those infinite possibilities in the quantum field. They are waves of possibility, waves of probability. And when we bring about the manifestation, we are then collapsing that wave of possibility into the particle of focalized manifestation. So let us dance with the reality of simultaneous realities. That every blessing in life that will ever come about for us is here. That every exalted expression of our divine beingness is now. That everyone is me. Everyone is us. mountain heights of heaven's land, invoke the master plan, because it's my divine birthright, given back my cosmic sight. At dawn of life I was so high, with the angels I did fly. I am now ascend to higher plane, the ancient times come again, 'tis in the name of holy peace. All my blessings now increase, my great abundance now comply with the power of my single eye. I bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide and free the light. Make my power ever pure, else let the power not endure. Love and lift my fellow man, and I understand the master plan for me. There's simply nothing new, except that which I always knew. First I spin at speed of light, within, without. Come now my sight, Almighty Spirit, Elohim, make truth of this my cosmic dream. Oh yes, my eye is really single with a light. My body does now tingle. My soul is so brand new. I now know all that I once knew. Bridge across the seas of time, yield passage to this soul of mine. Let me taste the ecstasy I knew before human misery. A mighty essence, then I am. I wrote the pages of the master plan, dancing on a sea of being. Light and love we're all decreeing, calling to my fallen self. Time to regain heaven's wealth. Cross the bridge of what's to be, where from your nightmare we are free. I hear the angels calling me, saying, wake up, God, you're really free. Wipe the nightmare from your eye. Spread your wings and watch death die. Wipe the nightmare from your eye. Spread your wings and watch fear die. Bridge across the seas of time. Shackles of my soul unbind. Awake now from illusions dread. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed, not catching hell on earth instead. Many worlds did I create before my dawn in fleshly state. Traveler through eternity, timelessness my legacy. Journey to an endless end, I'm everywhere and everywhen. Nowhere did my life begin, and it shall never, never end. All times are now, all spaces here and there is no reason to fear, while every living moment owns all past, present, future zones. I'm the universal whole, with multi-selfhood as my goal. As the spirit of the one, creation is how I have fun. So from the great and central sun, legions of my spirit sprung to form and roam the galaxy, to learn from every part of me the lesson of the one in all, and pain of separations fall from high to lowest frequency. All I ever find is me. My mission lives in all dimensions, oneness being my prime intention. In all the mirrors of myself, I see true love and godly wealth. Then once while traveling on the earth, I forgot my birthless birth. A bitter war I waged with me, forgot that I was whole and free. Once upon eternity, never did I fight with me. Yet once upon a time and space, I lost my mind in human race. Not catching hell on earth instead, I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. Safe at home in heaven's bed. Let there be God, capstone of my soul, unfailing spirit, fulfill my goals. Let there be power in the word of my mouth. I conquer with faith, dissolve fear and doubt. Let there be wisdom as the fuel of my knowledge. Let it be ablaze within my heart. I must be consistent in the game of life, that wisdom may finish what knowledge did start. Let there be love in the work of my hand, life as a blessing unto God and man. Let there be peace as the wings of my mind, sun of serenity around me shine. Joy of truth bubbling in my soul, dissolver of sadness, come make me whole. Let there be abundance raining down upon me, my life be enriched with prosperity. And there is the fulfillment of let there be, for life will always give me, but as far as I can see, let there be, let there be, let there be, let there be. And there is, and there was, and there ever shall be. Once upon a time and space, start and finish had a date. Start asked, finish out to dinner that they together would be a winner. Through the intercourse of togetherness, to birth the offspring called success. Now start was early and that was great, but as time passed on, finish was late. Poor finish had been swept off her feet by a con man known as incomplete. He said, maybe I'll father the child's success through the power of my incompleteness. So finish took the fool's bait and canceled out the original date, only to find she was a sucker for maybe, 'cause now the child, success, is a stillborn baby. Strive, blessed ones, thus to do your total part, for success is born alive when you finish what you start. Thank you for joining me, presencing with me in this sacred now moment. Thank you for remembering who you are and remembering where you're from and remembering what you're for, remembering that you are divine. What was lost, you have now found. I am so honored, ecstatic, and grateful that you have found your way into the quantum field of infinite possibilities, coming into the intimate embrace with your every heart's desire, and being in the already isness of appreciation for those blessings. For all blessings are the resonance of simultaneous reality. All blessings are from the beginningless beginning into the endless end. All blessings exist as formless frequency in the infinite field of the quantum. Every reality that shall come into being already exists in being. And so, beloveds, let us be where we are going before we get there. We are everywhere, and we are every when, and we are everyone, all in the same instant, the sacred instant of the eternal now. I love you so much. Fly well on the wings of ascension.